Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you want to join my premium and watch my live stream every single day, click the WAP link in the description. I'm reaching the price to 50 a month in December. It's currently 40. It's currently 35 at the moment. So I will be running a discount starting tomorrow. Okay. So tonight at midnight, okay, I'm gonna run a discount. There's gonna be a discount code. It's gonna be Dodgy. Dodgy's gonna be the discount code. Okay, you can get $10 off the monthly, and this is only gonna last until the weekend, until Black Friday, right? And then there's also gonna be 50% off lifetime, and the code for that is gonna be Dodgy50. Okay, so don't forget that. And that happens tonight at midnight, and then I'm raising the prices after Black Friday. All right, so, and then the other thing is, if you want to buy some Apex accounts and start some challenges, click the Apex link in the description below. Really good prop firm. Go to my Discord, check the announcements, and I kind of explain a little bit what they are. All right, so today's video, I'm going to be going over a strategy that I've been backtesting in FxReplay, and it has about an 80% win rate, and I mean, it's pretty mechanical, meaning that you're really looking for a reversal and not really the bias. So what it is it's a 10 a.m. reversal strategy with inversion. So you must understand how I use my inversions to trade the strategy, and I'm going to show you guys a few examples. But if we think about the 10 o'clock time, a lot of times we'll like end up reversing somewhere around 10 o'clock. Now, some days we don't, and that's okay, but this is only like this is supposed to be mechanical. So make sure you watch my inversion videos as well so you understand how to do this. But here's a strategy. So I'm just going to draw a vertical line at every single 10 a.m. we have. So 10 a.m. there, 10 a.m. here. I'm going to do it like across the last 5, I would say. Okay. 10 a.m. there. And 8 here. Okay. And then I'll do one more. Okay. And then 10 a.m. here. So I'm just going to go back to here. Okay. And let's go to the 1 minute. And whatever, if you understand my inversion strategy well enough, you should understand that it's gonna look good on different time frames. But if you want to be mechanical, try to take it where it's singular on the time frame. So what I mean by this is try to make sure it's a singular fair value gap, right? You know the deal. So this is the first one. So here's 10 o'clock. We get a high right at 10 o'clock. We create a little higher high, but no displacement, right? We fail to displace above that 10 o'clock high. And all the model is this. What you're going to do is the first singular fair value gap that's broken, okay, which in this case would be the 1 minute. You're taking a short and you're taking it to the next intermediate term low, and you're going to try to get at least a 1-to-1. And then what you can do is you can hold for like a 2R if you want. What I backtested is I literally backtested it how I trade my inversion model. So what I'll do is I'll scale half here at this intermediate term low. I'll move this out to break even, and then I'll scale like 25% here, move this out to break even again, and then I'll like hold a runner so like low a day. So this one, this would have worked. However, the full price target didn't hit, but that's okay because I'm scaling most here. Okay, I'm scaling most at like a 1.5R, and then I'll hold runners for like a 2R, and then a runner for like a big low a day push if we get it. So that's the strategy. And all you're gonna do is it has to be from 9:55 to about 10:10. After 10:10, okay, if we do not get a reversal, okay, don't even try it. Like 10 anywhere from 9:55 to 10:10 should preferably be the high, okay, the high of day. If we get a high day like at 10:20 and then reverse, it doesn't count. It has to be 9:55 to 10:10, okay? And this is going to give you the highest chances of getting this model down. And all you're looking for is a reversal here, and then you're looking for model. Now, could you use like an order block or anything other than an inversion here? Yes, but I have not backtested that. If you don't understand inversions, you could use like a 2022 model here. You could use a order block model here. It doesn't matter. So if we go to today's red line, okay, look here. Do we ever really get an inversion model here? No, we don't, okay? The only thing we had was here. But here's the thing. The reason why you have to watch my inversion videos is because this actually isn't valid. If you go to the 2 minute, you can see the 2 minute never closed above this. Now, if we did, this would have been the model. If this candle closed above, this was at 10:06. You can see the low of day was created right at not 10 o'clock. So this is my criteria for the model, but we did not close above. So it would not have been valid. Okay. But this would have been if we close above, obviously. So just make sure like you're checking different time frames. Make sure we're not holding like a higher time frame one. If we are, just don't take it. It should be a singular one, and it should be something like this where we're kind of holding it and then we break it. Okay, so I know that's a little confusing. That's why I'm going to go over some more examples. So I'm just going to go to this red line now. Okay. So this red line, we create a high at 9:52, and then we create another high at around 10 o'clock. So this is valid in my opinion, because we kind of came down and opened, came back up. We kind of create a little range here, all right? And it's, you have to kind of think, okay, is this extreme? To me, this swing would be extreme, meaning a 10 a.m. reversal could make sense here. Does that make sense? But if we're like right here or like in here, it's not, we're not extremely low or high in my opinion. So a 10 o'clock reversal wouldn't make sense. Hopefully that makes sense. But like this would be a little extreme here. That's what we want to see, but at 10 o'clock. So I would say this makes sense for a 10 o'clock reversal. Does it really ever give us a setup? Okay, well, we have a bunch of singular fair value gaps here. So you could have taken this one to low day, but there's a bunch. So let's go to the 2 minute. Let's see if it's only one fair value gap. See. Okay, so we go to the 2 minute, and indeed the 2 minute is only one fair value gap. So now that we see the 2 minutes one fair value gap, this would validate as a setup because it's a singular fair value gap. Okay, we create the high at about 10 o'clock, and then we create the high day at 9:52. Okay, or the high of the open, I mean. Okay, so this would have been valid. And for this one, you're not targeting, you're not going to hold runners past this low, because whenever you take the strategy, okay, you really want to, your target's low a day, and if we have like a low before low a day, then you want to scale there. So in this case, you would actually target everything at low a day, because again, if you don't understand my inversion videos, you're not going to understand this model. There's going to be times where you're going to not target the lower, and there's going to be times where you go for like a big 6R play. And in this situation, to me, this is low day. It would only make sense to target this. Sure, there was some PD right to the left. Oh, yeah, and we were inside of 15-minute fair value gap right here as well. So that's the other reason. So see how, like, even though this is mechanical, you can still, like, there's still other stuff you should be drawing out and using a confluence. Like, you wouldn't target past low day here because this is here. Okay, so let's go to this one right here. This one is on the 1 minute or 2 minute, I automatically see a problem. I see too many fair value gaps here, so this wouldn't be valid. So let's see if there's like one with one fair value gap. 3 minute. Okay, here you go. 3 minute. 3 minute. See how this fair value gap doesn't exist in the 3 minute here anymore. So this would be valid. And you take the inversion. Okay, and this one actually does get stopped out of break even, sadly, but it's still valid. Okay, so if you know how to trade inversions, you know it gets out the break even here. And what you do is, there's no swing low here. I bet you there's one in the 1 minute. So what I'll do is I go to the 1 minute here. Okay, there's no swing low there. So I'm gonna go to the 1 minute, and we're gonna go back and back and back and back. The first swing low is right here. So what you do is, when you get in the 1 minute inversion, actually the 1 minute actually looks pretty good here too. So this could have been your entry as well. And look at what time the high is created, 10:06. So it's in that 9:55 to 10:10 window. Makes sense. Now this one here, what you do is same thing. You'd scale 50% here for about, see if we got in when the candle closed below the 1 minute, this would be about a 1R. And then again, you just hold the rest to low a day. Okay, so not all these trades are going to be full wins, but you're going to save yourself a lot of losses by doing my break-even method, because sometimes what's going to happen is we're going to hit the low, and then you're going to scale, then we're going to go up and stop you out anyways. In this situation, this doesn't happen, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. So this one would be south of break-even after scaling half, but then you'd hold. See, the problem here is there's not really any other good swing low to scale 25% at. Okay, see how I'm adjusting every single time we get a setup? Right, when we looked at the first setup, okay, right, I think it was right here, there was good swing lows to scale at, but in the example I'm showing you now, there's not really any good swing lows to scale at until we hit the low a day. So like, just a perfect example of okay, here's one swing low. You only scale 50%, and there would be no other spots here to scale 25% until low day. So you scale 50% here, and you'd probably get stopped at break even, and then you obviously if you didn't get stopped at break even, which you don't have to move your stop to break even here. Okay, I'm just saying what I've learned off of backtesting. You do 50% here. So again, all you need to know is this is a 10 a.m. reversal strategy. You don't have to take inversions. You could take order blocks. You could take anything else you want, but I back tested it with inversions. And there's going to be times where we get a setup and then we just reverse. Very rarely, if you use my stop loss method, you will not get stopped out if you find a clean fair value gap, because what's going to happen is we will at least go to the internal high and then we'll go back up. So this has a very high win rate. It doesn't require bias because you're just looking for the opposite move. Bias is better if you use this in conjunction, right? So, but you don't need it. I didn't really use bias when I back testing replay. So, that's about it for now. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know how this works. I recommend buying like another Apex account and maybe trying this out. Again, only between the times of 9:55 and 10:10, there must be a high created, and then we must get a setup off that high. So, let me know how it works. Thanks you guys for watching. My Discord is free. There is a free chat, so join if you have any questions. Yeah, peace.